ArtVentures, coming from Town Hall. I decided to come outside today. So today what we're going to be making are just a small few little Father's Day gifts that you can give to Dad, because if you didn't know, Father's Day is on Sunday. Hopefully this is something that you can make at home. Everyone should hopefully have supplies at home, which would include paper, markers, scissors, glue, tape. Did I cover everything? Glue, tape, scissors, markers, paper, colored paper, Now I'm going to give you a website, so if you don't want to draw certain parts, if you are allowed to get on the computer, and if you guys have a printer at home, you can print some things out. So what we'll do first is I'll go ahead and show you the things that we're going to make, and then we'll go ahead and make them together. So first thing is if you have a chocolate bar or some type of a candy bar that maybe Dad likes, you can make him a superhero treat. So basically you just take a candy bar and you're gonna make a face that looks like he's a superhero, so he'll be wearing a mask. And then you can put a phrase on it that says like Super Dad or something like that to make it extra special just for him. All right, so that was my little example for you. So I'm gonna take it apart here so we can actually make it together. So I have a Hershey bar. Obviously get whatever Dad likes or whatever you think Dad will share with you. Other thing that we're gonna do is you can make a card. So here's a card shaped like the world or a globe. So the earth is round. And then you can say something like, you're the best dad in the world. Get it? Because this is the world and he's the best dad in the world. Hopefully it'll make a smile on his face. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is make a DIY, which is do it yourself. Let me show you a picture of some. Do it yourself rock. And so these example rocks here say things like Dad, you rock, or you're out of this world, or I guess you could say rad dad, rockin' dad, cool dad. This is just something maybe he could put on his dresser in his bedroom. Something maybe when the mail comes every day, you could put the mail on his favorite counter and put that on so that it doesn't blow away. If he has a desk, like if he works in an office, maybe he could take this to work with him or put it in his office. So you're gonna need a rock. Now I painted my rock white, and I only did that because I was hoping the markers would show up better for you on camera. You do not have to paint this. If you wanna paint it, have at it. This is all about what you wanna do, okay? So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and make a superhero. These are just some different colors you can pick from. So see, there's red and blue and green. Let me give you the website in case you guys want to go online and print some things. It's called I Heart, so heart like here, heart, craftythings.com, in case a parent wants to look at this. But there's a website that you can go to, and it's a free printable that you can print out. The only thing I did, because I was taking a shortcut, was I printed out the Super Dad badge. In order to go ahead and make the dad's face, I just have a piece of manila paper. So whatever color you need or want to use to make your dad's face, and then I just have a paint bottle, a small one, and I'm just going to trace a circle because most faces are round, usually, right? So that's what I'm going to do first, is I'm going to go ahead and trace a round circle. And you can use what? You could use a pen, you could use a pencil, you could use a marker. You just don't want to use like chocolate syrup or something like that, right? It'd be messy. Right, so then here's my circular face head, and I'm just going to cut it out with scissors. So now that I'm saying scissors, I don't remember if I told you guys that you would need scissors, but you will need scissors for today. And I'm just going to cut it around. So hopefully you are making a head or a face for your dad right now to make him a superhero candy, because hopefully you think Dad is pretty super, right? Or it might not be Dad, maybe it's a grandpa, or maybe it's your favorite uncle, right? Could be a neighbor. Maybe your neighbor is so cool, like he always gives you special treats or something. You gotta be like, yo, thanks for hooking me up all those times. All right, so I am going to, there's also a template that you can print, and it's basically just the square shape Obviously, this is not very square because I didn't use a ruler, but this is about the size that you're gonna want. And without my ruler, I'm gonna guess maybe like 5 inches by 4 inches, maybe. Maybe, don't quote me on that. Here's my scissors. So the next thing I'm gonna do is a cape. So you just wanna pick whatever color you want your cape to be. So my example was green, and now guess what color I'm using? Oh my gosh, for all my favorite people who love to watch ArtVentures videos with me because they're so entertaining, favorite color is blue. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed, but my shirt today is blue. Yeah, light blue, so I'm changing it up a bit. I'm not sure if you've ever seen a light blue shirt on me for camera. So this is getting really fancy for you guys today. All right, so I'm cutting out my blue cape. I'm gonna make sure I save some blue for my earth I'm gonna make later too. All right, so this is a little bit straighter than my last example. So now I'm going to take my round shaped head and I'm going to try to make a mask on it. So if you did not want to draw this on your own, and if you were allowed to use the printer at home, you're going to print out, you can print out the template that has the face on it, so the mask is already drawn on there for you. I mean, it's pretty basic, you know. I mean, is it perfect? No, but art is not perfect. Art's however you want it to be. So you can try to draw it on your own. Like I said, it's pretty simple. It's kind of just like loop, 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 loop. So if you are brave and you want to try it on your own, have at it. I'm all for it. You hear the air conditioning kicking on? All right, and so now I'm gonna go ahead and draw my mask on. Like I said, I'm using a highlighter because this is a little bit lighter than the blue marker I brought with me today. So here's the top part of what will help make my goggles on my superhero face. And then you just match up the bottom. See? Easy peasy. And then I'm gonna make little circles in the middle, cutouts where the eyes would be. And then you have to try to think to yourself, what color are Dad's eyes? Well, I'm gonna use a darker blue so they hopefully show up. And then I'm gonna color it in with my highlighter, or your marker, or your crayons, or I guess if you really wanted to use paint, you could even do that. So right now I'm just coloring in the eye mask, and so next things you're gonna wanna start thinking about are gonna be Dad's hair. Like, what kind of hair does Dad have? Is it brown hair, black hair, gray hair, no hair? If it's no hair, it's gonna be super easy for you. Does he have spiky hair, long hair? So think about what Dad's hair looks like or what you want to make it look like. And like I said, if you're not going to make something for Dad and you're going to do something for your uncle or your grandpa, go ahead and think away. So here are my goggles, superhero goggles with the eyes. Okay, so now, in order to be a superhero, what do you have to be able to do? Why do I forget everything? I forgot my brown marker. So we're gonna use, I guess, black on this. But next I'm gonna go ahead and give a nose, because my superhero needs to be able to breathe, right? Easiest nose you'll ever see. If you can make a letter C, you can make that nose. And then, are superheroes angry? Not usually. Are they sad? Not usually. Are superheroes happy? I would say so. That's a pretty good job, don't you think? They get to save people, rescue people. They're always the hero. So my superhero is gonna have a smile. Okay, so next thing is my superhero bald. This is what my superhero would look like if he was bald. Okay, my other superhero had brown hair. And these are some other examples of hair. I think one person even kind of made it 2 or 3-dimensional, so they took like some brown paper and then had it sticking out, so maybe that Dad had spiky hair or something. So these are some ideas of how to make hair. Obviously, you do it however you want, right? I guess I'll go ahead and leave this guy bald. Is that okay? Or do you want me to do here? I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave them bold. Makes it more mysterious. All right, next thing I'm going to do is get my badge. And again, I took a shortcut. Remember, I didn't cheat, I took a shortcut, and I printed this from the internet. And again, if you did not hear the first time, it's iheartcraftythings.com. And it's free. They let you print it out for free, which is pretty cool. You just have to use your paper at home. And so I printed out the badge that says Super Dad. Now, you don't have to print this out. You can totally make a badge of your own. You can pick out what shape you want it to be. You can trace something circular, or you could trace a triangle. You can make it be a square. Whatever kind of badge you want it to be is the shape that you want it to make it. And then what do you want it to say? You could say super cool dad, awesome dad, rad dad, mad dad. Maybe you probably shouldn't say mad dad for Father's Day. Happy dad, sad dad, no. Super dad, that's what this one says, super dad. And I'm gonna go ahead and color it next. So, again, I left half of the colors inside, so we will change things up. I make a list, I try to be prepared, and it just never works out. So I'm going to color my letters red. So you pick whatever color letter you want. You pick whatever color letter you want. That didn't really make sense. So basically what you do is you color the letters whatever color you want. Does that make more sense? See, when you watch TV and when you watch movies, they have the chance to edit their video before it shows up at the movie theater. Not me, people. This is live and real, coming at you from town hall. Mistakes are made, but it makes it real, right? Am I staying in the lines? Heck no. Does that matter? No. But I am trying to take my time and do my best. And my best is whatever I think is best, right? Is it bad if I put my sunglasses on? I hope you're okay with that. I love, love, love to do arts and crafts outside. Well, let me rephrase that. I love, love, love to do arts and crafts outside as long as it's nice out and not raining. Okay, Super Dad Part 1. See, I colored in all my letters red. And like I said, if you don't print this out, you can write it by yourself, okay? If you're not sure how to spell things, ask, right? Or sound it out. Super, right? Have a dictionary? I know most things are online anymore, but you might even have a dictionary at your house. So I'll go ahead and do green on the outside of the badge. And I guess if Dad does not like candy, you could probably make like his favorite snack into a superhero. Maybe it would be like a bag of pretzels or a bag of chips, something like that. All right, so next what I'm gonna do is put my candy bar in here and kind of fold it over to make it look like a cake. I have to do some adjusting, like, oh, geez. I think the UPS guy's mad. He's like, I've got so many packages and now I have to go all the way over to town hall and deliver. He's probably looking at me like, why is that lady talking to herself? Oh well. Oh geez, he's coming down the driveway. Yeah. Yeah, you can bring it here. Okay, so that's now caught on tape. I am filming a craft video. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you, you too. Okay, so you see what just happened? The UPS guy just tried to deliver a package, but town hall's closed. That's why I'm doing these craft videos. And so he saw me talking to myself, and so he was like, I'll just walk down the driveway and give it to her. This is a day in the life of town hall with Miss Kristin. He was acting like I was a lifeguard or something. Oh, you get to work outside? Just trying to spice things up for the kids, right guys? Okay, so Here's my glue stick. Now I'm going to glue down the cape. And I got a little distracted with the UPS man coming, but what I did is I taped down the candy bar just so it's not falling out of the cape. So if you're not, oh gosh, it feels like it's getting melted in the sun. So I hope your dad likes melted candy. And I'm gonna do a piece of tape just because I'm outside in the melty sun. All right. Then I'm gonna take the face, and I guess I'll just tape that on too, but you can glue it. I just feel like every time I push down on the candy bar, it's squishing around even more, so I'm trying not to make it be liquefied. I'm gonna slide this up a little bit if I can. I still can't believe the UPS guy came, sorry. He didn't know. I should have had a sign that said like hold applause or quiet filming in progress. But I never expected him to show up and come down the driveway and ask to deliver a package to me. Oh, guys, I swear. Never a dull moment here. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, except for it melting in the sun. So if you're gonna decide to do this craft, maybe in the sun's not a good idea if you're having chocolate, because it's feeling a little liquid, so it's gonna be like hot chocolate. Get it? Hot chocolate, because we're in the sun and it's melting and it's chocolate and it's hot. Got jokes for you guys all the time. But here's my superhero dad candy treat. What do you think? It's pretty cute, right? All right, let's check that off our list of things to do. Next, we will move on to a rock for dad. Now, why would dad want a rock, or what could he do with the rock? Well, like I said, you could put it on his stack of mail, you know, because dads really like to pay bills and they don't want those bills to get lost. So he puts it here. Look at that. Those bills can't blow away and he can pay him all the time. If he doesn't have this rock, oh no, it's windy, and he's gonna lose him, right? Not with this handy dandy rock that you can make. And like I said, it does not have to be painted. I painted it because I was hoping it was gonna be easier for you to see what I'm drawing on it. And I'm just gonna use markers. If you wanna use paint for everything, it's totally your choice. So I'm going to do, since it's a rock, I'm gonna say, Dad, you rock. But you can say whatever you want. I love you, Dad. You're my hero. You're the best. Dad snores. Whatever, right? Whatever makes you happy, whatever you think is gonna put a smile on Dad's face. So I'm going to give this rock some eyes. And then think about things like, does your dad wear glasses? Does your dad wear a hat? Does he like to wear baseball hats? Because you could draw a hat on this person. I'm gonna give this guy eyebrows too. So far I have 2 eyes and 2 eyebrows. And of course we wanna have a smile. Do we give him a blue smile, or does it matter? Do you guys care if he has a blue smile? Blue smile. And then what did I say? I said, I'm going to say, or should I just say Dad rocks? Should I say Dad rocks or Dad you rock? Raise your hand if you care. Does anybody? The UPS guy was here, I'd ask him, but he's gone. So I'm going to write Dad, and I'm using Sharpies. If you don't have Sharpies, any marker should work for you, okay? Dad, comma, you. So U is spelled Y-O-U, and rock. Oh, isn't that so funny? Because this is a rock, Dad, you rock. All right, so now what? Do we want to draw hair on this guy? Or do we want to do a hat? Or just a design even? Maybe we could just do a design. Maybe I can make some stars. Yeah, I think I like that, I like that. And make some stars on my rock. Dad, you rock. Now, how many rocks do you want to make? You could do one for every day of the week, right? How many days of the week are there? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 7 rocks you would need if you wanted one for every day of the week. Does Dad have like a desk at work and a desk at home? So you would need 2 rocks. At our house, Dad has his countertop, so he would need 1 rock for his countertop. Or in the bathroom. Like sometimes moms and dads have 2 sinks in their bathroom. So, all right, kiddos, I just did stars. There you go. What do you think of that? Dad, you rock. Now, again, here are some ideas. If you can't think of something, you can make it look like a person with hair, glasses, a tie. Some dads like to wear ties or have to wear ties for work. Like I said, you could put a baseball hat on, or you can just make a design. If your dad really likes Cheerios, you could paint Cheerios on here or draw Cheerios on here. All right, so now, so far we have a melty superhero chocolate bar and a Dad You Rock rock. And next we're gonna go ahead and make a card. So basically, what did I do? Okay, so I took a piece of white paper and I folded it in half, okay? Just depends on how big of a card you wanna make. Then, and I chose white just because I thought blue would look good on the white background. Where did I put my blue paper? Okay, so I have some leftover blue paper and I brought a bigger bottle of paint, and I'm gonna trace this, and this will be for my earth. To put my faces for my other superhero out of the way here. All right, so now I'm going to trace this. Make it a nice circle. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut my circle out. So the left side of my body, in case you're wondering, is really exposed to the sun, and it's pretty hot. I can see why the chocolate bar was starting to melt. Just who knew? That would be like a science test. How long does it take chocolate to melt in the sun? Well, I didn't time it, but I can promise you not very long. It's like if you ever get a piece of candy and you're like, oh, I'm gonna save it for later, and you put it in your pocket, and then you forget about it, and then you're like, oh man, it's all melted, yuck. All right, here's my round circle for my earth. Now, am I good at drawing countries? So I'm not even gonna lie, I'm just gonna cut out like random shapes, but you know when you look at a globe, it's blue because most of the earth is covered in blue, which would be water, right? Oceans. And then I'm just gonna cut out, and I just got like this, it's kind of like a fluorescent green. You can use whatever shade of green you want. And I'm just gonna cut like random shapes to hopefully have it kind of give you the feeling that you're looking at maybe some countries. Let's see here. And then I'm going to just kind of trim it up so it fits perfect. So here's my first shape that I made. And I'm going to glue that down. So I brought a glue stick. Hopefully I told you to have glue. You can use squeeze glue if that's what you have. You can use tape. Some people have like those glue dots. You could use those if you have them. Alright, next I'm going to make another shape for my globe. Kind of looking like an alien head. Not intentional, just how it's working out for me. So one thing we will not do is we're not going to label the countries and the continents on here because mine are not really correct. And so here I've got 2. I'm going to do one more just to fill up the blue space over here. So how's it going? Is everyone doing okay? This way you can make some cards and some small little treats at home, and then mom doesn't have to go to the store, right? You can hide these under your bed. Make sure that you do not store the chocolate bar by your window, because if the sun comes in, it's gonna melt even more. Okay, what kind of shape can I do here? I hope nobody looks at this and then they're like, where in the world is that? All right, so I have my last shape. You can do however many shapes you want to be continents on your globe. There we go. And you can kind of turn it however you want. Okay. Now in my example, I don't even know if I showed it to you yet. So I find a lot of examples online. This is, they put a mustache and googly eyes on their world. I'm not doing that, but you can totally do that if you want to. And then this was cute too. You can use green paper and just cut it into the shape of like a popsicle or a fudgicle or an ice cream bar on a stick. So if you have popsicle sticks at home, you can use that. You can make that one too if you want. And then it says, Dad, you're the coolest, to get it because he's eating ice cream. All right, we're gonna put my little guy here. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and glue my globe down onto my white piece of paper that I'm gonna use as my card. Okay, now this is not your average card. Like, you can't buy this at the store. This is homemade, special from you for that special person. So that would be who? Dad, grandpa, uncle, godfather, neighbor, mail carrier, you know? I mean, the mail carrier could be a dad, and if he's really cool or really nice to you, I could have asked the UPS guy. I said, hey, are you a dad? Here, take my melted chocolate bar. Enjoy on this hot day. All right, so now next is what to say. Obviously, you can say whatever you want because this is your card. I am going to go by the example because it's just what I'm doing. And I'm going to make sure, obviously, that it's gonna open up the correct way. You can have it open that way, or you could have it open this way. So I think I'm gonna go this way because I like the way my continents are shaped better. So I'm gonna say, you're the best dad. And you just wanna go nice and neat. I'm gonna do best in all capital letters, right? To really emphasize. So far I have, you're the best dad. And this is again the globe or the world. So then at the bottom I'm gonna say, in the, what am I gonna say? World. You guys are so good. Okay, so you're the best dad in the world. Now what are you gonna put on the inside? Mom made me do it? No. Are you gonna say this was all Miss Kristin's idea? No. You could say, have a great day. I love you. I'm proud of you. You're awesome. Can we have ice cream for breakfast? Will you buy me a car when I'm 16? Or I hope you have a great day. What do you want for breakfast? What do you want to do today? Sky's the limit. Whatever you want it to say. So I'm just gonna say, dear Dad, right? Dear Dad. Now, if you call your dad something else like D or Daddy or Daddy-O or Papa Bear or Daddy-O, probably not, but if you do, or Grandpa or Papa or Papa or GP or Grand Daddy-O, or Uncle Joe or Uncle Tom or Uncle Matt, whoever you're making this card for, dear that person. And I'm just gonna say, I hope you have a great day. And then what could you say? Love, bye, see you later, hugs and kisses. Sign it however you want. So I'm gonna say love, I'm gonna say Miss Kristin. How's that? So, you're the best dad in the world. Dear Dad, I hope you have a great day. Love, Miss Kristin. Perfect. All right, kiddos. So, ArtVentures on a Wednesday afternoon, outside. You never know what's going to happen outside at Town Hall. UPS deliveries, loud trucks passing by, things falling from the tree on me the other day. Sky's the limit. Then this is getting more melty as the minutes go. My superhero candy bar, very easy to make, very fun to make, and a rock that says, Dad, you rock. Remember, you can have it say whatever you want, give it to Dad, he can keep it. He could even probably put it in his car, you know, like on his dash, something. Find a great spot for it. So 3 things we made today, kiddos, in honor of that special dad in your life, grandpa, uncle, neighbor, you name it. Try it out at home. I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time, okay? See you at ArtVentures on Monday.